Okay. Um, I don't do YouTube, but I wanted to make a YouTube video. Um, I just finished the finale for The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star that Shane Dawson did, and produced, and Andrew helped with, and filmed. And honestly, I cried so much, as you can hear, um, because these are two people that the world has grown up with, and if you don't know who they are, you've basically lived under a rock for most of your life. Jeffree Star started out in the music business and then moved into makeup and is now this massive, cosmetics brand. I myself have tons of his lipsticks. I have most of the palettes that he's come out with. I got into doing makeup when I was a kid, but I wasn't invested in it and good at it. And then Jeffree Star started coming out with stuff, and I wanted to try my hand at something that I thought I wasn't good at or that I felt like I couldn't do. And now I get so many compliments on my makeup that I do to my face. I have blood sugar and blue blood. I have Jawbreaker I got for my birthday. I did a mystery box from him for Halloween, and I've lived for everything that I've ever bought from this cosmetics brand and this man, and then Shane Dawson has been a part of my life since I was a child. I've watched him grow into this beautiful person, and then seeing this, like when he did this series with Jeffree, this beginning series, and then he came out saying, I want to see what it's like for these people who do this makeup. And then going through all of this, going through all these motions and stuff like that, it's insane to me that this world that we live in used to, bring down people who are extremely creative and stuff like that. So to me, this is monumental because it shows that these two people were completely different on a different spectrum, came together to build something beautiful and wonderful for so many people around the world to express themselves and feel creative and feel loved. And the people will get married in his palette, his shades, his lipstick, and stuff, like make babies. I love the whole series overall, but the finale in itself, I love that he took feedback. I love that about Shane, is he takes feedback, but he does it in a way that's like, okay, I'm still gonna do what I want to do, but I don't mind giving you a little tea here and there. I liked the trailer. I don't not love anything that he put out for the series. But when people started saying like, oh, we want the tea, I understood the wanting his reaction, because I wanted to see what he thought about it too, because he's someone who is so good with controversy in a way. It's kind of like he deals with it himself, the way that I probably would deal with it, but just seeing it's crazy, because with everything that happened through that whole year that they were filming and stuff like that, and still filming even after the launch, and then seeing all of the drama that was happening and all this other stuff, and going so hard for what they wanted. And it's insane to see it. On launch day, I got on the website and I wanted this palette so bad. I wanted this whole collection. I didn't have the money for it. I had put in a request for the bundle and I checked out and I wanted to do like Afterpay or something like that. I didn't end up getting it, but there's always the restock. I wanted, to see what they've been working on, to feel what they've been working on. And I love watching all of the people, I've been watching the reviews just as much as anybody else has, including Shane and Jeffrey, because I love watching this. I love seeing, two people in this world who, in normal media eyes aren't supposed to succeed or whatever, doing so well and, being their authentic selves. It's more than anyone could ever ask of them, is for them to be authentic and themselves and just unapologetic about it. And just being, somebody who's watched him and Jeffree for years. I mean, I was a kid when I started watching Jeffree Star. I am 21 now, and I started watching him probably when I was a lot younger. I can't even, probably in middle school, maybe even high school. I mean, there's some YouTubers that I've watched, since I was really young, like Jenna Marbles. I've watched Jenna Marbles since her channel was created. But I've watched Shane grow and watched Jeffree grow, and seeing both of these people, doing something so amazing and just feeling so good about it. It's so great. And the ending, again, it was just so emotional in the fact that seeing Shane so happy and just seeing, he thought that he wasn't going to sell. And it's just like, this is something like, with your audience being older now, this is something that I definitely knew when they started talking about it. Even making the jokes in the first series with Jeffree, that people wanted this. People wanted to see, because Shane started doing the documentaries, and it was just like, that specific type of documentary blows people's minds. Seeing the launch day, all of the commotion, seeing all of the drama that goes along with the beauty community, seeing all of the hard work and effort that it takes to put out a palette and a whole makeup line. It's insane. I mean, it's basically a mafia, like they say. But I think the creativity that comes out of it, I love that Jeffree pushed Shane, to use his creative abilities, and instead of just doing the film, he was like, you should totally do a palette. Shane, not knowing anything about makeup, went in and, he did his research. He did so much over the full year that it took for them to put this out and, build this whole collection of things. It's so crazy. And I can't honestly wait to get my fucking hands on it, because I want to play with this. This is something that I've waited for so long. I am ecstatic for 2020 because I want this palette. Like, that's the first thing I'm starting off with, is this palette. Like, I'm going to be so fucking excited for this palette to be in my hands, to play with, to touch the lipsticks. I want to do like the full bundle that they had on that website, because that's what I tried to buy. I'm so proud of you, Shane, if you see this, if you ever see this. I'm so proud of you, Shane. Watching you from a young child to now being 21, almost 22 next year. I couldn't ask for you to be anybody but yourself, and none of us could ask for you to be anybody but yourself. For anyone who ever has bashed you or made you feel like you weren't worth, enough, I understand where you come from. You have helped me so much in my life, being, when you came out about your eating disorder, Um, I got diagnosed this year with mine. I got diagnosed with anxiety disorder. I have been through a rough year or so. I've had a lot go on in my life. And you being a constant person that I've watched along with like Jenna Marbles and other people growing up with you, it's so great to see that, you know, you can succeed in whatever you put your mind to, something that you didn't think you were ever going to be, you know, in. You done anything and everything and so much more, and it's just so crazy. And I can't wait to play with your palette. I really can't wait to play with your whole collection. I have loved you for so long. I've loved your content. When you took breaks, I sat by my phone. I watched YouTube every single day. That's what I did when I was in high school, because that's all I would do. I didn't go out. I didn't do anything. My anxiety was so bad that I didn't go out and do anything. For years, it was just me sitting in my room watching your videos every single day. You know, I would rewatch them. I do that with every YouTuber that I'm truly in love with. I watch Jenna's over and over. I watch yours over and over. You know, when you started coming out with the series, I continuously watched them over and over because I wanted to, you know, see every little detail. I wanted to, you know, find every little thing that you put in there and make sure that I saw everything. And you're so great, Shane. You really are. You're such a good person, and I love you and Ryland and everybody, but I grew up with you, and, you know, I'm just so proud of everything that you've done. I'm so proud of the finale that you made, because you did what you wanted, but you gave a little bit of what everyone was asking for, and I love that you take criticism and you try and, you know, understand but keep your authenticity. It's just, it's great. I love you. You're an amazing human being. I've looked up to you for years. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, your videos bring me to tears, and in a good way, because I love seeing how happy you are and how well you're doing in life. And I cannot wait for this restock in 2020. So, Shane, if you ever do see this, I love you. You're an amazing human being. I hope and I wish for the absolute best for you and all of your family. I can't wait for you to get fucking married, bro. Like, I have had physical dreams of meeting you and Jeffrey and being, you know, close with y'all. And I've had physical dreams about it. Like, I don't know. I feel, not in a creepy way, I'm sorry. I don't want you to feel that way. I've had dreams about y'all. I've had dreams about this palette. I've had dreams about how successful this was going to be, and I knew that it was going to blow everyone's fucking mind. I just knew it. And my dreams coming true, in a sense, you know, for my dreams coming true, and that your dreams came true with this is just great, you know. But I'm so happy for you, Shane. I hope maybe one day that you'll see this. I love you, you know, and yeah.